Mare is a sergeant detective living in a community in Pennsylvania.
If you got something you want to tell me, you better do it now, because I'm going to start digging through your life, and I'm going to find out everything. And if you're lying to me, it's going to be very bad for you.
There's an unsolved crime within the community, so all eyes have been on Mare because it's fallen to her, and she so far has failed.
The community's labeled her a hero, but she never felt like a hero. There's a constant conflict in Mare of trying to uphold this image, even though she knows in her heart it's crumbling.
I'm just here to help you find out what happened to those two girls. Given your relationships here in town, it couldn't have been easy on you.
She deals with a lot. She carries enormous personal grief. We do come to understand why she is the way she is and why she's had to make herself that strong with that kind of coarse exterior, and it's all a coping mechanism. She's just an everyday woman coping with an enormous amount.
Can I ask if you're seeing anyone now, just to talk? It's been my experience that it helps parents who've lost children.
No, I never.
Mare's journey on the show involved struggles, and the fact that she lost her son to suicide and that she has to move on from that in order to really grow and be able to be the detective that the community needs.
I loved how vulnerable and strong at the same time Mare truly is. She's this extraordinary dichotomy of both of those things, and that sense of her really being entrenched in a community. I really did find myself becoming incredibly immersed in this character, largely because of the fine details I had to know, because any sergeant detective investigating a community murder would have had to know those things too.
She's just a persistent detective. She cares about these people, even if she doesn't admit it. There's a level of emotion connected to these girls that makes it personal, and she wants to figure out what happened.
We cheer for her along the way, and that's what I hope people can identify with the most, is that she handles everyone with a great deal of compassion and understanding, but at the same time, she's kind of firm but fair. She's just a remarkably capable, stoic, brave woman who's dealing with all the elements of family life and struggle and grief and trying to do her best as a mother, as a young grandmother, and as a woman in a community that look to her so often for answers.